Hey guys, so I'm back again with another K-pop video. Yes, I just want to get it out there that right after I posted my first video about K-pop groups you should listen to, I immediately got into another group and then some more groups, and I was like, if only I had known this when I recorded the first video. So now I've gotten into so many more groups, I now have enough to make another video. So I give the K-pop groups you should listen to number 2. First off, I want to start with this group called a.c.e. They're like freshly debuted. They have not been debuted for very long. I love them so much. They're all so like adorable. Now my bias is Chan, but probably also June. Probably. I don't know. They're both, the whole group is adorable, but I like June and Chan the best. They only have 2 songs out. They have one called Cactus and they have one called Colin, and they're both bops and I love it so much, and you should like hop on that if you know you haven't discovered a.c.e. yet or listened to them. You should hop on that right now while they're still fresh. Next is a group called SF9. I'm just now getting into them. I love them. Now, I was watching videos of them last night because I like to watch a lot of like videos and like funny moments and interviews when I get into a K-pop group, so that way I can hear their names and figure out who they are and see like their faces and figure out like, you know, memorize what they look like so I can remember who's who. And I watched one with SF9, and as they introduced themselves and talked about their traits, I made a list. Dawon? I don't know. This is what I put. A meme. Probably my bias. I'm pretty sure he is my bias because he's adorable. And also I added a picture of him doing an impersonation of Bruce Lee. Meme material. I mean, I'll try to insert the video.
3, 2, 1.
Zuho is also probably my bias. I really like him a lot. He's cute. Now song suggestions. Okay, they have one called Fanfare. They have one called KO. They have one called Roar, and then they just recently released one called O Solo Mio, which is great. We have a group called Cross Gene. My friend from college introduced me to them. She was like, you need to listen to Cross Gene. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And so finally, like a few weeks ago, I finally just took the time to look them up. And I stand. Oh yeah, my bias is Takuya. I'm probably butchering his name either way. I will learn. I promise I'll learn. I'll learn. I will figure it out. I haven't watched enough videos. I like to watch videos where they introduce themselves so that way I know how to pronounce. They have a song called Amazing Bad Lady, which is great. It is so good. And then they have one called Black or White. I suggest you watch the video because that was the first music video of theirs I ever watched. First song I listened to, and I was just beyond shook. It was crazy. Next group is Stray Kids. How I like found them was I saw a picture or something, and there was some guy named Felix, and I was like, he's adorable, and so I looked him up, and I was like, oh my gosh. And also, like, I think he's 2 years younger than me. He was born in like 2000. Oh no. Fun fact, I finally gave in to Mystic Messenger, and I'm hooked. Even though I wanted to take Zen's route, they put me on Yusung's route, and I was like, #offended. Ugh. Anyways, so Felix is obviously my bias in Stray Kids, and I have not listened to enough songs. I do have 2 song suggestions, Gur and Elevator. Whoa, boy, good stuff, good stuff. Listen to them, okay? Okay, next, I don't really know a lot of songs from this group, but I just want to talk about one of the members. There's this show that I really like to watch. It's like a web show, talk show thing where these people interview K-pop groups. It's called After School Club, and it's amazing. The hosts speak English most of the time, which is great, and I love to watch it because they do, when they interview K-pop groups, they do a bunch of like silly stuff. Anyways, one of the hosts' names is Kevin Woo, and he's like such a bean, and his voice is so like adorable, and I want to protect. And I found out that he was actually in a K-pop group called U-Kiss, and so I looked him up, listened to a couple of their songs. The only one that I've liked so far is Stalker. Oh, good song, okay, good song. Unfortunately, I don't think Kevin is in that group anymore. My camera always cuts off at 12 minutes, so I have to redo everything. Anyway, so day 6. Jay is actually one of the hosts on After School Club. He's been on there for a while now. Song suggestions. This is gonna be really hard because I love all of day 6's songs. But if I had, I'm gonna tell you just a few. Hi Hello is a really good song. Fun fact, my sister always showed me this one clip from a K-pop song, and she always showed it to me, and she was like, oh, this song sounds so chill, this song sounds so great, and I was like, oh, cool, but I never bothered to check them out. After my friend introduced me to day 6, I found out that they were the ones in the video, and I wished I would have hopped on that bandwagon earlier. I'm Serious is a bop, okay, it's really catchy. Dance Dance is a bop. What Can I Do That is another good song. Man in the Movie is a good song. Like That Sun is a good song. Say Wow is a good song. I Need Somebody is a sad song. So if you want to be sad, that's a great song to listen to. Okay, this is the last group I have, and I just I started standing them literally 2 days ago. I already know all their names, and I can already almost point each and every one of them out. I already have two biases. I stand so hard. Astro. Holy guacamole. Stan Astro, please. They're all so sweet and innocent and cute, and I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed with cuteness and talent, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Now, Astro, my biases are Jinjin and Senha. Oh my goodness. I can't not stand them. They're adorable, and their music is great. Speaking of music, let me give you some suggestions. They have a song called Baby. That's awesome. They just came out with it like last year, and they have one called Confession. They have one called Crazy Sexy Cool. This has to be my favorite song. Every time I put my headphones in, I listen to this song. It's called Breathless. Stan Astro. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for putting up with my fangirling constantly. If you do want to check any of these bands out, I highly recommend it. Do it. Especially Astro and Day 6. Stan them. If you have any trouble or you need help with members' names, I highly suggest you watch An Unhelpful Guide to blank K-pop group name, whatever. They're kind of helpful, but kind of not helpful. You get to see everybody's meme traits, and it's amazing. And I highly recommend that you watch at least one of those videos about each of these groups because, wow, awesome. It's great. I appreciate you guys watching my videos and giving me thumbs up and subscribing to me, and I don't know why people still subscribe when I go on like a streak where I don't ever post. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.